I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
Well, Claude has escaped the prison van after having his back turned on him, partner turning his back on him, leaving him for dead. But of course the biggest challenge that awaits him, possibly one of the greatest sporting events in the world. He's going to be taking on the universe in various events during the missions, but got to get back first. He's got to get away from the heat, away from the cops. 8-Ball being generous enough to help him out, hook him up with a safe house. The question is, can he get there? Claude taking the corner nicely. Oh, colliding with the wall though, this isn't good.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes.
Claude going to get changed out of his jumps, and look at that. Look at the speed in which he got changed there.
I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over.
Still, he's already got employment. They say that prison doesn't rehabilitate you. Well, I don't know what they say about escaping from a prison van, but nonetheless it's worked out well for Claude here. He's found gainful employment, he's got free clothes, he's got a house. What more does a man want from life?
Let's go around the back and use the service door. Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi.
How's he going to do this with his hands? Alright. Hang on a minute, he just pushed that door open. Can't be that sore.
Say hello to 8-Ball, ladies.
8-Ball's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Well, he's got to drop off the hooker to work, but the biggest one, he faces his first opponent, which is the Pimps. Great challenge lies ahead for Claude. Will he get the victory here? We are about to find out. Well, nearly taking a couple out there, and that's what he's got to do. There we go, a couple of Pimps go down. Claude opens up a 2-point lead here. Oh, he's seen another one. Beautiful stuff from Claude taking the lead. One of the finest performances I've ever seen, and oh, well, people not involved in that trade, and that is 2 points to the Pimps. Oh, and not two more. Well, that man was a large man. Although it was only one person, I think they're counting that as two. But Claude, trailing by a point, now gets a point for picking up Misty. She's supposed to be on the clock. The Pimps ain't going to be making much money from her here. It's Claude. Needs to take the lead. He sees one now. Well, in the lead by a point here. This is exciting stuff. Very nail-biting. Now he's seen a couple more. Not only a Pimp, but one of his workers. He's took one of them out. And now he gets the Pimp. Although the worker didn't die in that incident. Certainly not the price down she can charge if she's just been hit by a car. It would surprise me if somebody was into that. A great victory for Claude. He's got another very tough contest here though. First thing first, I'll get rid of that taxi. Get it to the crusher. Get yourself a nice new vehicle. As he faces a tough challenge, he's getting warmed up. Throwing the punches. There have been no punches thrown as far as I'm aware in this next contest, but nonetheless Claude getting himself in the zone, and he faces a very tough challenge next. He's got to get to the meeting point though for that mission. Oh, he needs to sort that out. Oh, we've seen an ambulance now, and maybe that is his vehicle of choice. Trying to bring it to a halt, bring it to a stop. Reminiscent of the Super Bowl. Now Claude getting that paramedic out of the van, taking the ambulance, causing it a bit of damage. Maybe it's the perfect vehicle for his next mission. Well, he's arrived at the destination and getting very friendly with the locals. Very, very popular man, and you can see why. Kicks that man in the knackers.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guy's been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face. Then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
Got to take out the rival dealer, but the biggest one, his biggest opponent thus far, the city's budget. And that will be Claude's next opponent here. A very, very tough opponent. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. Well, he's hit an ambulance, he's hit a police car, that's 3 points. Now taking people out, but he doesn't understand. They're going to have to pay for that healthcare. Surely the city's in for a cut for that. Now Claude though, that ambulance is going to explode. It's going to cost them money to clear that up. He's now opened a 4-2 lead. Really doing damage to the city's budget. Oh, now Claude finally getting the bat that he was supposed to pick up about a minute ago, but nonetheless. More important things at stake here. He's got a good lead. He wants to maintain that. And he's scoring more points here. Well, he had the opportunity there, 2 pedestrians, but choosing not to. Of course, that would have put him behind. Needs to make sure he doesn't hit any more pedestrians, because that's going to increase the city's budget. Oh, and that's not good. Well, 1 point gone. He's still got a 1 point lead as Claude as he drives down the street. Lamppost. Oh well, 2 lampposts, but 1 more pedestrian. Okay, though, still a 2 point lead. 6-4 up is Claude against the city's budget. And what can he do here? He's got to take out the pimp, of course. He's got to take out the dealer. Oh, he's took out somebody else, though. That wasn't part of the plan. Look out, Claude. This could be costly to your points. Oh, 2 points for the city budget now. More healthcare has to be spent, and Claude finds himself behind, trailing by a point. He's going to have to do something to really pick it up here. He does not want a loss, not in his first week of competing in this thing that's kind of a sport, but not really. Now Claude desperate. There's a water hydrant. Oh no, 2 more people. Oh, there's another big man. There's a lamppost. That's more points. And another person. Claude. He's scoring points, but he's sacrificing more to get those points. He needs to be more efficient. He needs to drop that car off. He needs to be very careful. Of course, getting the police chase, that got him a point earlier. Well, there's a cop. That could be costly for the city. You can do him in. Well, what a 2 points there. He'll have to pay his pension to his family and pay for a funeral. That's double points there for Claude, only trailing by 1 point now as he takes the car out of the paint spray. He's got to be very careful, though. We've seen how easily he can give points away when you're facing a city budget. Oh, that's somebody's personal vehicle. That's not going to cost them anything. He could have got the police car there. Now Claude nearing his target to put that car away, and the match will be over then. So he needs to find a point, 2 points from somewhere. Well, he's got the opportunity here, being careful not to hit the pedestrians. And Claude's still finding himself behind a point. He needs to do something creative here. And what's he doing to that vehicle? Well, he's got the baseball bat, maybe trying to create an explosion and blow that vehicle up. That'd be a big cleanup for the... Oh, and that's not good. It's too late now for Claude. He's on the losing end to the city budget. And he's not happy about that at all. Claude won, Universe won. We are tied here. Can Claude take the lead? Next week, tune in to find out as he takes a baseball bat to half of the citizens of Liberty City, as only one man can do in defeat.